lot. A very lot, what? So I'm just doing it based on you know, PS4. So, what I'm trying to do right now is make sure I can see the chat. My computer still wants to be a pain. Where the heck is Twitch? So obviously audio is going to sound different because I'm using a microphone on my headphones instead of on the... what's it called? The mic stand I have normally. Alright, so I can see that. Where's the hell's the chat? There it is. Cool, I can see everything now. We're gonna continue. That one person is me, probably. We gotta go back to Olgierd. Because we just got the rose from Iris. So, why does it tell me to go this way if I can't go this way? So we should be almost done with this DLC. Where the hell is that entrance that they walked in with that guy with? We freed the cat and the dog. Killed the stupid caretaker. You're stupid, caretaker. I don't like you. It's a bullshit fight. I was looking back at trophies. Apparently, I missed a trophy for having all of the nightmares fight me at once and surviving. And I didn't do everything I could have done at the party, which is upsetting to me because I wanted to do everything. There's apparently 4 things you have to do and 6 things that are optional. I did the 4 have to before I did all of the optional. Here's the freaking hole in the wall. But I only missed like 2 things, which was talk to a person, talk to a lady, and I think go onto the roof and do something. But other than that, we did everything else. So. Running along. I'm gonna try to get a few more trophies today. I'm gonna try to get specific ones to the DLC, which don't really have anything to do with the DLC, in my opinion. Like, one is kill 20 cows. That doesn't really seem like it pertains to what we're doing. And the other one is drink 7 or 9, I forget which number, potions all at once. So I need to get a certain alchemist, bandit camp, I don't want to do that. A certain perk level up thing. Actually, I could see if I have that now. I need something under alchemy. Heightened tolerance. That's literally what I needed. I needed that maxed out. Yeah, pretty sure that's what I needed. Right? Yeah. Or it was acquired taste, which that phrase is sticking in my head. Is that a thing? Acquired tolerance, that's what I needed. Maximum toxicity by 1. Alright, well I can do these now, so... Gimme. Gimme! So, there's a list of potions suggested to take, and I don't have the list on me. So I will find that later. Because I have access to the computer now, I can Google things on the computer instead of my phone. One perk to doing it this way. Another perk is that whenever anyone comments, I'll see it. Like, it'll pop up in the corner, I'll be like, oh, words have been spoken to me. And then hey, the person, hello. See it like that, I'll even know when people show up or leave. Well, I don't think it shows up. I don't think it pops up when people go away, but I think it only pops up when people join. Okay. Also, hopefully my mic situation is good. I recently had to fix it because I was recording God of War. I didn't mean to pick those, but I did. There's really not that much delay between the stream and what I'm seeing, because jump And then I jumped in the stream, so there's that much of a delay. Awesome! Why am I walking this entire way? Where am I walking to, by the way? Ah. Oh, I'll get to this thing. Let me go over there. I will get to this, and then... Wait, is this Roach's hideout? That is, isn't it? Roach, buddy. Are you still here? Roach number 2. My horse came first, I don't care what you say. Yeah! Hey, guys, what's up? Alright. Let's go tell Ogilrid, that we got the rose. We completed your 3rd stupid wish. Nah, it wasn't a stupid wish, it was actually a nice wish. Showed how much of a horrible person he is now, though. So, there's that. I will pull up the list of potions I'm meant to take for the trophy. And then we'll do that. Because I guarantee I have all of them, because I have all of them. I need Black Blood, Blizzard, Cat, Full Moon, Golden Oriole, Petrie's Filler, and Tawny Owl. I need to take all of those all at once. So, you know what? Sure, here. Okay. Okay. These are down all the way down here. Okay, Black Blood. I'll just replace all these things. Hello to the both of you. Hello. I see I couldn't get the computer to work at all. So I'm doing it this way. No idea what the hell's wrong with it. It's like I played Tremors. What order do you want from me? Okay, Golden Oriole. Need that. Kitty cat. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. Okay. Okay, so take that one, take this one, take this one. Jeez, we are getting messed up. Okay. And now for the other 3. Put it in here. Nope. I need this one. Full Moon. Wait, is that 7? Yeah, it's 7. Okay, so I need to see Full Moon now. Full Moon! Bloop bloop. And bloop. No, my toxicity! Can it lower so I can take the 7th one? Wait, no, that's only 5. How? What? Wait, hey, Black Blood, Cat, Golden Oriole, Tawny Owl, the Petrie thing. Blizzard! It was Blizzard, the other one that I needed was Blizzard. What am I expecting? I had to get a trophy. That's the thing I do for trophy. Where's Blizzard? Blizzard. 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 Blizzard! So I actually just gotta wait a bit. I didn't I didn't equip the acquired tolerance. You gotta equip it for it to work, dang it. There we go, what's this one? Switch that for a second. Actually, wait, no, do I want to do that? I should put that back. Okay, now can I take them? Yay! 7 at once! Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 7 1 to keep my trophy. I quit anytime I want. Oh, you can't see that it says that, but that's what it says. Awesome. Now let me fix what I'm doing and take some white honey. I love trophies and achievements. Make me feel accomplished. Especially when it's doing something like this. It's just like, I could just drink a bunch of shit and it would give me a point. Alright, let me just put... I'll replace that in a second. I had... the green one, that's what I had. And then I had food in the other slot. Chicken sandwich! Yum yum yum. And fix myself. There we go. And now put back superior swallow. Cool. Oh, good. I have a rose for you, darling. No, you're not darling. I don't. No. No. Forget I said that to you. Brought the last wish.
Be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up. Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Oh, right, we gotta find the guy that he
Over here.
That's not who I'm looking for. But okay.
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks.
I'll be with you in a minute, dude.
Here now. Don't make me beg. More treats.
Cool. Thanks. Thanks, Connor, buddy. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Yes, I already have the rose. Okay, dramatic. He can stop time. We get it. He's powerful. Go over there.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening.
Yes.
Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Okay.
Who are you really?
Gaunter O'Din, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
That'd be downright noble if you didn't always demand something in return.
Law of the market. I was not the one to coin the phrase, nothing comes free.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
Didn't ask for your name, I just said, what are you?
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, because we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Ylvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we three shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand.
He's not gonna want to go there though, because he knows you're gonna kill him or something. Take his soul. I don't know.
That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Oh God, dude.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my suit?
I don't know.
Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
Jesus, Connor. I'm quick.
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my suit?
No.
No.
Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lovani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lovani's
Guy's got a spoon in his head.
Aye, got it. Hold there!
What?
Your friend, the medic. She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks for
Thanks.
delivering the message. Poor drunk man with a spoon. What's with him and spoons?
See? The bloke literally dropped dead.
But the spoon. You didn't see the spoon?
Fainted? He's soaked in blood.
He's got a spoon in his head. Alright, they're all freaking out. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Shawnee. Because we're a polite friend. Shawnee, your house is nearby. That's amazing, thank you. Do you have to sneeze? What the hell is that? Shawnee? 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 Shawnee! What you doing?
Shawnee.
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
You moving?
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down. Just say no.
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
I see. Why am I'm not gonna tell her not to go. I have Triss. I'm not leaving her on.
See each other again.
someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows it.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everett met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went deaf. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult. Must be a trove of knowledge.
If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Okay.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Okay. Come along, Shawnee. I totally know where I'm going. No, I don't.
So how are things at the academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious.
Sorry, child distracted me.
Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind?
To Radovid, there's little difference between the two.
Seems to tolerate you well enough.
Because he needs me. For now.
So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Very slowly gaining on you. Run faster.
What do you want, girl?
I didn't mean to cook that, sorry. You know what I want? A chicken sandwich.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. Well, alone. Which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
Say this in front of them.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Cool, I'm just gonna go. See you fellas later. Climb. No climb. Climb. It's all papers. Will this kill me? Ah! Cool. Shortcut. Drowners! Ah! Yikes! Okay, jeez, calm down. Was not prepared. How's my sword doing anyways? Eee! Yikes. Nope. What? Jeez. Ow. Ow. Savage. I don't like fighting things that are close to my level. What? Oh, I was meant to do that. I thought I was just doing that to...
Are you
Okay.
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line.
Why are you in that window? Oh, God.
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Okay. I'm assuming I want to avoid people. Ugh. Too late. Too late. Okay. I'm a witcher. Obviously. Ow. Ow. Taking damage. Okay, I don't like fighting you guys. Oh god, I really don't like fighting you guys. I'm not. Run! Nope, okay. With a shot. Leave me alone! Type me what I want! Bet you can't. Oh god. Nope! I've backed myself into a corner. I'm totally dead. Nope! 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 Nope. Gimme. Crap! Gotta drop some. There we go. No? Where am I going? I'm going over here. Let me in!
Locked tight. Need another way in. Maybe
Hello?
the window open, maybe.
There's a ladder over here. I climb. Why you vibrate? Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Come on. No, investigate the damn door. Growling? Ah. That doesn't make me weigh more. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm good. Why can't I investigate this? Oh, is it technically that thing behind there that I'm messing? Okay. Well. Why is it telling me to be dead? Oh god. That, yep, okay. I can't survive a 10-foot drop. Oh, you weakling! Finally get to run it because I have the button at my disposal. How do I have 6 viewers? How? What? I have new followers? Why is that popping up on my screen? That never pops up on my screen. Weird. I don't know why that's in my head. Messing with the thing, making noise. I have 5 seconds left, starting now. Ah, da da la 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 da 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 la 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 la. Yep. Figured every time I die, I'll do that because I can now. So. I keep forgetting I can change the color of my clothes. I need to do that. How do I make knives though? I don't know. Ad break and we're still loading. Alright. Why did you leave me up here? This is where I fought to my death. No, 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 no. Geralt, Geralt, Geralt! You, okay, really? You could survive that? Well, you can't even see if I'm doing it, so then I am, though. Key required. Hello? What you got in here? It's fish. Oh god. Oh, you know who's a dumb? Me. I'm a dumb. I'm a super dumb because we're about to make the whole building come down. Hi, sorry to- hey! But I did the thing! There we go. Now it actually works. Ooh. Water. Coming down. Oh, there's stairs here. I was gonna just drop it. Okay, cool. Huh. Books. Alcohol.
Julian Alboco's lesser key. Shattered mirror.
Oops.
Comes of a sudden impact. Dusty as they come. Accident.
Ah, I hate making them.
Sound, maybe. Someone looking at it and scream.
Hey, is that the diary of the guy that we met? Another one. I can sell these. Oh, hello, Mr. Man, who I forget who I'm talking to.
Franco? Is that you?
No.
Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What team?
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant.
Hey!
Yeah.
Me doing art was not a good idea.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant. But not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher.
Are you standing there for a reason?
I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him.
Oh, Gaunter made you blind, huh?
Such matters are my speciality.
Gaunter, you're rude.
And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrollings, I went blind. Yet I learned a great deal.
No, I'm sure
For
he
example,
did it to you.
He plays with his victims and thrives on
Oh boy.
above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
What's with the surroundings? These rooms, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating, that was. I was blind already, but I saw him.
Why would he tell you?
He smiled. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him.
Brilliant deduction. Have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
Oh, that explains why he wanted him to have a good time. Be like, hey, sorry I got you killed.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
I just want to point out, the circle thing he's standing on technically isn't complete because of the planks of wood, unless that wood paint gets, like, drawn all the way. Like, there's gaps in that thing. You're not actually in a protective circle, buddy.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable. But play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact, by defeating Odin at his own game.
Meaning?
Odin wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. Sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Well, I'm not human, so I'm good, right?
Odin left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Oh shit, pull you back. Jeez. Technically, he left the circle and died. So. Huh. Alright, cool. Well, I didn't mean to do that. I will take that so I can get out, and I will take that so I can read. Oh, I can't get out. It's blocked. Oh, no, I can. Here's the door. Words. 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 Cool, let me out. Out, 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 out. I mean, if I were, not if I were him, but like, please get around the fucking box. It would be like, trickster-y to be like, oh yeah, don't leave the circle if something bad will happen to you. He obviously did jinx it or something or whatever, or make it actually a protective thing. But it would have been funny if it meant nothing, and he just had the man standing there because he told them to. How do I get back up? Ah, stairs. Yum. Alright, so despite learning things, I'm not going to attempt to fight him. I'm just gonna finish, be like, here's the rose, I've done my thing, goodbye. I turned out your fire, that's what you get. Okay, where are we going? Alrighty. Let's go here. Oh, it's too bad I never go underwater, so yeah. Bling, 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 bling. Meow, 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 meow. There's a sleeping lizard. Ah. Oh, this is the area that I kept freaking out about because I would never be able to, never be able to beat it, but every time I tried, I couldn't do it. Oh, fuck! I forgot that those things explode when they get so much damage. Ah. I still have Necrophage on. La 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 la. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, where'd you come from? La 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 la. Can you tell it's my favorite song? Ah. La 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 la. We're not done. We're not done. Bring the song back. Bring the music back. Bring it back. Music. Aw, man. I like that song for a fighting song. It's catchy. Alright. Onwards! Let's do this thing first though. Where's my, Hell yeah. Well, I'm already here. I'll do this first. And then, ooh, pretty. And then I'll go sell stuff. I might sneeze. Itchy nose. I mean, the good thing about if I have to sneeze, I have a mute button. Hello? Anybody in the hall? There's a woodpecker. Wait, is it above? Why was it telling me to go this way? Oh, okay. No, it's telling me to go in there. It's telling me I'm gonna dead. Okay. I'm gonna dead. Ooh. Write that down. Silver for my yay. I don't know if this is the right version. Probably not. No, it is. Oh yeah, you don't see them because you're mod. Wait, do you see them because you're mod? I don't know. Thank you for giving me the name of the song. What ads are playing, by the way? Because I don't see them, nor do I have any control over them. Is it like car commercials or something? Ah, it must be because you're mod. Neat. 420. I didn't mean to die. It just happened. No, I don't want to fight them right now. I don't want to. I really don't. I just want to go into the hole in the wall of the mountain and go find our buddies, who are not our buddies because they're mean to us. Put your sword away. What are the ads? Also, I get paid a few cents when I play them, so... Is it better than just listening to me babble on and a loading screen? Or is it worse than that, I mean to say? Alright, in we go. It's telling me to leave! Ah! I can barely see. I will not use cat. There's a hole! Oh god. Oh, help me out. Get me out. Get me out. I don't want to die. Ah! Climb, Geralt, climb! Is it? Up. 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 Did I make it? Ah, now you're giving me a pathway to walk. Wait! This is a place that I constantly fall into trying to get to! Are you kidding me? This is where we had to go? The number of times I've fallen down here and died because I wanted to see what was in here, which is nothing. Sometime later, it's nighttime now. Hey, buddy, who's not my buddy.
Locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Oh. Yeah.
You're an art lover. Thought you'd appreciate the place.
A witcher with aesthetic sensibility. Forgive
Oh,
my
crap.
disbelief. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
A rose.
For fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it.
The edge of the petals are red.
Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
Oh yeah, she's dead, by the way. No, I'm not saying that one. You know what? Yeah. Feel bad. Feel very bad.
Tired of living half alive, half dead. Think she just wanted it to end.
Can't blame her. I condemned her to terrible suffering. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happened?
I don't know.
I feel as though the hot irons pierce my chest.
I'm not doing it. My hands are clean, metaphorically.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Jeez, entrance? Okay, cool.
So glad to see everyone.
The hell are you walking on?
Von Everett? A little less trouble? Lighter in the heart?
Or dim? What do you want?
Your soul.
What do you mean, what?
Ah, I guessed it.
Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon.
Oh, that was the end of his pact, is that he made it so that you have to stand on the moon? Oh, he got you! Oh, you are screwed.
No.
You're technically on the moon, it's the words. You gotta...
There! No.
You didn't specify the...
I gave you what you wished for.
Yeah.
Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Yikes. What are you gonna be for? I didn't know. It was covered in dust.
Never cheat.
Technically, he didn't. Oh, God! I don't want to help him! I don't want to help you!
It is done.
You made your choice. I'm sorry, I'm not part of this. You did your thing, I'm not fighting him. You killed your brother over this. You caused Iris pain and suffering. This is what you deserve. You signed the contract. I did nothing. I'll help him when I play on a lower difficulty. I don't want that.
At last, it's over.
Cool, can I go? Can you get rid of this thing on my face now?
Business with you is pure pleasure.
Get the thing off my face!
Ah, right away.
I'm on hard mode.
Now,
I'm pretty again.
what reward you've chosen?
What? Oh! Huh? What? I doubt I'll get any of this. I don't want anything from you. I'm not making any pact. Go away.
I want a thing from you.
Are you certain?
I don't want anything.
Capable of a great deal.
My soul is mine. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Odin.
You gonna throw it or you gonna break it? What are you gonna do? Okay, we finished that. Cool. That's a neat little way to do that. Okay. On to the blood and wine. Because I want to get a house. Oh, we get credits for this. I mean, okay, that makes sense. Because it's a very long DLC. Are these the credits for the whole game, though? Because I got a lot more to do. I'll let him play. I don't mind. It's music. La 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 la. So what did you do differently? Also, I just now realized I probably should have been reading aloud what you guys have been saying because it doesn't show up on the video. Not used to that. But 450s, how was your playthrough different? Obviously, I see you killed, or beat Gaunter. But again, when I'm gonna replay this just like for a quick by myself thing on easy mode, just to enjoy it. And try other options on my own. So the oh, that's okay. Like, did you just do different choices? Did it just take you longer? I don't know. I'm trying to think of what could have been different besides, like, what you do at the party. What you do for the heist, I'm assuming. I wish I had done better on the heist that we had the girl there, because I'm curious. Well, first off, there's so many ways that the heist can go because you have an option of 4 different people. So, like, you can do a whole bunch of different matchups. And, like, does it depend on who's there for who will turn on, what's his name? Because obviously the girl left, so we were left with the safecracker. And he was immediately like, no, I'm on their side. So if we had been 3 against 3, would they have stayed on our side, or would they have would he have also joined their side? Would she have joined their side? I don't know. That's why I might play again. So for the next DLC, I know absolutely nothing. I just know that we get a house, and we get a wine named after us eventually. So. Yep, this is just for, okay. Just confirming. There we go. I feel like I know Alex Norton as a voice actor. Like, I know who... I feel like he's familiar to me. Why am I not just using my computer? I don't know. IMDb. Oh, he was, multiple people, actually. I'm trying to find something that people would know. He was additional voices in the second game. Pirates of the Caribbean, Bella, what? It's not a full, name, so hang on. Captain Bellamy. I have no idea who that is. He was voices in the Harry Potter the Sorcerer's Stone video game. He was a general in Les Miserables. The movie, obviously. Bride's father in Braveheart. Earliest thing he did was in the 60s. The replay possibilities on this are immense. In the main campaign, my Bloody Baron survives, along with his wife Anna, for example. Yep, there's a lot of choices that I do incorrectly, where people could have survived. I'm trying to think of, like, what other things I've done that possibly could have been fixed. I don't know, actually. What other? Without I don't want to Google like choices in The Witcher 3, blah blah blah, because I'm gonna get spoilers. I'm sure there's a ton of them that I've picked the worst options on. So I know you can do a whole run being Triss's lover, because that's what we're doing, or Yen's, or no one's, and obviously or Shani's. Because I assume we could have gone to Shani and then probably done some, you know. But, the play, I could have did a different version of the play. I did the comedy, I could have done the tragedy. What else was there? I still have much to do with the main campaign right now. I know. We're gonna get to that after I do the next DLC, mostly because I just want a damn house. I like games where I can get a house, put up some paintings, get a dog. I'm looking up more voice actor things for the game. This game came out 5 years ago. How did I forget that? This game's old. Well, not old, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Who else has sounded familiar? That's a lot of credits for DLC. Okay, Google, I don't like when you listen to me because it says I typed in Witcher... No, stop listening to me. Stop it. Stop it. I typed in Witcher 3, IMDb, and I typed O after that, and it auto-completed to, oh, in loving memory of Carolina. Oh. I typed the O, and it auto-completed to Heart of Stone, and it's like, nah, stop listening to me, Google. It auto-completed to Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone, IMDb, which is not correct, but it's close enough. Cool. Pact sunt servanda. Cool. Loud. Cool, I'm here now. Alright. Magic. So, envoys, wine boys. Meet the knights from Toussaint in Holloway. Where would that be? Why is everything on this side of the map? Alright, so I'll go up, go to this place again, and then we'll go over there. Oh god, it's dark. this does not help. The torch doesn't help because it makes it darker whatever's in front of me, so it's hard for me to see where I'm going. Oh god, like that! Climb! Google is her. Yeah. Google is our gaunter. I mean, I always bring up, I've probably said this multiple times on the stream, or not this one in particular, but in general, of the two people who do not own a cat, and they put their phones down, they just start talking about cats, and they looked at their ads on their phones, and it was suddenly for cat stuff, and it's like, yeah, okay, quit listening. There is no such thing as privacy. Bear! It's a level 6, but I don't want it. No, 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 no. You don't gotta fistfight a bear. Calm down. I mean, we do have 39 raw meat on us, so... Ah, da, 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 da. Do you know what this song is called? Is this the same song? It's not the same song. Do you know what this one's called? I like this one too. Ah! I don't want to fistfight a bear! I mean wolf! I don't want to! Stop it! Ah! No! No, God! No. Do not want. Do not want. No, no, he's far away. What the hell is that? Oh, I gotta find cows. Ooh, hidden treasure. I don't want that. There's nothing wrong with Google that a 20 megaton airburst wouldn't cure. Oh, hey, the bridge that I... Cool. Awesome, I did this once. Now I can use it. Gimme. I'm gonna go make wine. I'm gonna get some grapes and I'm gonna munch 'em. Yum, 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 yum. La 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 la. Sorry. See, this is what you miss in the loading screens when I put an ad down. Me just singing. Right! You guys! Nothing, child! What happened to your wheel? Didn't I try this and I failed? I'm here now, hello.
Geralt of Rivia.
Hello!
Sit with us, Witcher.
You're standing. Ooh, can I get feathers?
Message on a notice board.
You see, Parmarin? I told you. The Griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyran and Palmerin de Lonfort. Good to see you both. Been years.
Here's short. We share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. The Tyranny bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
I don't want to do it.
No point fighting bandits. Kill these and others just as bad, or possibly worse, will come in to fill the void.
To cast a blind eye upon the evil. There is no honor in it.
Can't stay here to protect these folk from the dangers that come their way daily. Saw what I saw. Heard them urge you to leave these raiders alone. Must have good reason to do that.
Do you suggest that should we help, we assume responsibility for their fate, for their lives? This burden we cannot agree to bear.
Geralt speaks wisely. We know neither this land, nor its peoples, nor its customs. And we have come with another duty altogether.
Ah, how I long to return to Toussaint, where all is simpler.
Soon, my friend, soon. First, let us convey our missive to Geralt in the manner tradition ordains.
peasants will be fine, Palmerin. Been dealing with bandits for generations.
Your words do little to assuage my sense of morality bruised.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Sure.
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
What did I come with last time?
I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics
Why are you still looking at that?
verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us.
I get a
Learning more
scroll!
about this beast. Some kind of
Can I doodle on it?
Just
I want to
guessing.
doodle on it.
Most assuredly, though
Doodle
no
girl.
one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast.
Doodles!
Quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How do you know?
So far.
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately.
Slenderman!
To receive grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows.
2 of those are Slenderman.
The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Okay.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. The feast-goers none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, no heard, a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It's like a ghost.
Experienced tracker, this is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply it is
Tradition.
too late. The guests have arrived.
Or that.
The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
Yeah.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract?
Thank you.
Excellent.
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
Push it back. Found it. Thank you.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed
No,
aboard the
but
Nago
no,
Fair,
loading screen,
a giant
different,
longship
change.
that traveled between worlds.
Go away.
As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to
Stupid
find
loading
the
screen.
Sunstone,
I thought we would be free of
an
it.
artifact needed to draw Erodin into a trap.
Do 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 do. Do-do-do. See, this is what you're missing when I do ads. That's all you're missing. I'm just humming to the music. And when there is none, I make my own. It's worse. Ooh, pretty. Going to a new place. Going on an adventure. Going on an adventure, Charlie. An adventure. The Banana King. Banana, banana, banana. No, but it looks like a banana. There's a little. She's sleeping. There's a sleeping lizard. Ooh, this sounds nice. I should just download the entire
Exactly how I remembered it.
soundtrack. Is it? Is it exactly? Oh, it's so pretty.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
It's so
Walk about when
pretty.
you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
On a bird? Oh, what you doing? Oh, what you doing? What you doing? Oh God, what you doing? Oh boy. Whoa! You destroyed the tower! I didn't know my voice could crack like that. Whoa! Motion blur. I wasn't there for a moment. I want his feathers! Oh, the horsey! No, I want his feathers. They're... Wait, he has feathers too. He has feathers tied to his head. Hello. Who are you? I help. You're some kind of giant. What? Sploosh sounds. Ah, sheep! The Witcher's gone south. What? What did I do? Oh!
I kill a monster.
Goliath. Oh God. Okay. Okay, Goliath. Oh God. No. Another bump. Another bump. Ooh. Oh God. Hurting, hurting, hurting. Right away. The sheep. Run, sheep, run. Achoo. 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 No. Help, if you could come back. That'd be great. Oh God. Achoo. Ah! Nope. 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 Sheep, move. The sheep! You heard the sheep. 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 The sheep are hurt. The sheep are hurt. The sheep are dead. Oh God. Well, you know what that means. $4.50's gonna hate me. I'm sorry. I have to. La 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 da 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 da. See, I just make my own music, that's all. I'm staring at a candle, it's pretty. Smells yummy. Nice and warm. I'm gonna burn my eyebrows off. Warm. Fire. Smells good. I'm sorry for the outbreak, I had to. Sploosh. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna try to knock him up. Go, sheep, go! I was pressing the button, it didn't work because I didn't have stamina. Sploosh! It does nothing, it does nothing, it does nothing! What is this thing? Mutton! Oh! Ow. Meat. La 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 la. There's no dodging that, oh my god. What else I got? Ah, I freeze you! Come here! I missed. I freeze you now. I froze you. You frozen now, school me. I'm gonna go back here. Ah! Okay. Again, I assume he's like an ogre. Not ogre, but ogre is the potion oil. That's this one, right? No, it's this one. No, it's this one. Yeah. Is that what you is? Oh my god, I dodged it! Awesome! I didn't dodge that. Ah. Ow! He hurts me. Oh god! Running away. Ah. This is all part of my plan. Sheep, no! Oh my god. He has tattoos. Ow. Me pate? Ow. Nope. Ow. Nope. Sheep, no! Ow. Hey! My god! No, I thought I'd just stand here. Oh, buddy! Are you dead? Oh no, okay, he's fine. I don't think I want to eat that pate. Oh god! Nope! That didn't work. Nope! Ah. Nope. Can I get a headshot? This is gonna kill me. This is gonna kill me. Me trying to do this is gonna kill me. Probably Kmart bolts, honestly. I should probably change them to be actual bolts. These are the ones I get for free. What else do we have? Okay, here we go. Actual bolts. Blunt? No. Precision. Ooh. Well, for now. Wait, hey. These ones. Nope. Nope. Cool. Oh god! Oh, you guys okay? Can I aim? I did it! I shot 2 more. Yeah! David and Goliath. Okay, so to be fair, I did look up that trophy. It was to kill him by shooting him in the eye with a bolt.
None too wise.
That was awesome. I didn't know he was this guy though.
Outwitted. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that fifth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not
How do
know,
you get
sir,
tattoos?
nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This
What?
trophy, sir, is yours.
Thanks. That was a giant.
This close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His
Why did he
name was
have a,
Goliath, rumored
hat?
to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him
It's
into
true.
the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Cool. Hang on, I'm playing with wax. I have a candle. I'm heavy, of course I am. Wrong button. Okay, we should find like a merchant or something, because I should have sold those things a while ago. I have a lot of pants on me. I can put... Oh! Why didn't I... Well, wait, no. Are these the greater? These are the greater, aren't they? They're the other ones. Are there any boxes here? I require a box. And a place to put down this wax. I got bored. Well, I don't need you. Wait, that one I kept for memories. Of my heisting days. Which was one day. So, give me that back. Alright, I can walk now. Yeesh. Oh, are we riding together? Okay, cool.
Faster.
Let's go!
Brave kid, Guillaume.
I meant to follow you. Mutations in Grandmaster Witcher gear. Ooh. In Blood and Wine, you can undergo additional Witcher mutations to unlock new abilities. Soon, you will run into a messenger who will deliver a very interesting letter. Read it and investigate the story of Professor Moreau. Oh, that's the guy we keep seeing on the load screens. They say Master Craftsman lives in Toussaint who can craft Witcher gear of unequaled quality. What's more, you can receive special bonuses for wearing all or part of a set. This extraordinary equipment. You will not regret investigating. Okay, cool. Quickly.
Guillaume is his kid.
Milton, go. When will I get a hat like yours? The dog!
Can't get used to the way you knights talk. Especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
Knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Hey, oh. Are we here?
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
What did I say about evidence?
Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Oh, these are all them.
Boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Get up,
Walked
please.
along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is
What the fuck are you?
Got guests. Careful.
Ooh, you guys are you their type of drowners? Ah, the music in this game is beautiful. Elite drowners. Oh, great. Run, Roach, run! What? Oh, hi, Luna. Oh, he's the one that kept saying that. Also, I'm dying. Oh, they explode too. I didn't even realize that. That's great. Roach, get out of the way. Yikes. Alright, one more. He's already taken care of it. Nope, move.
Drawn here by the
They have like shrapnel.
Let's keep looking.
More footprints.
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure we didn't miss anything.
Alright,
Only
cool.
blood-soaked scraps left to the victim's clothing. Quality cloth.
What's this? Are these clues? There we go.
Silk kerchief. Monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank.
Yeah, you just take a rest, buddy.
Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Okay. Who is that?
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
Okay.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did. But I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt. You've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
Ow.
I
Kick
shall
that
have
thing.
to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
No, sorry. Keep talking.
A knight in the service of her illustrious highness knows no rest.
Are you gonna get on a horse, or are we just walking there?
In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Dude, my walking pace is faster than your running pace.
Examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private.
Chicken sandwich!
Never in Pomlin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders,
You see nothing.
smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
They say her grace is called in.
They say that I'm beast.
Me! Hello.
What? With no knights brave enough? Of course we have. Bravery's not enough against the beast.
I hear slapping.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Do you guys love pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a
That was an
master
insult?
of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see any...
Buddy, your patience.
Spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright, I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Okay.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
Who are you? Why does it look like Yen?
Baron Rossel's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his house on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Okay, not Yen, but looks like her.
Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep spot. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Rossel's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellor.
That one guy. Woohoo!
Rossel now bunks with his brother in Vicar Fowl.
I told Rossel he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Oh, another one of you.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent?
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswell.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
Okay.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster. Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Woohoo!
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with?
Chicken sandwich.
Duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
Can I have a costume?
I'm tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton. And good luck.
Okay. Cool. I will take all of these, thank you.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
What? Has wanted to serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for blah blah blah. All the persons not present themselves. It's a camp. Making it. Okay, cool. What's this? Oh, that's my summons. Yep. Neat. I'll do that some other time.
Cure for the beast, a witcher.
That's me. I forgot my chicken sandwich. Oh. I just have some raw meat then.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry.
Oh, okay. Cool. Horse. What happened here? Barrel.
Damn it.
Dude.
Must still be here.
Don't ask him for questions at all. Hello?
In the cellar. Gotta be.
Just excuse me, come through.
Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar.
Girl, what you doing? You a vampire? Are you a naked vampire?
You. Saw you
I can't go one stream without nakedness.
Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood.
The ring? The hand? And why are you naked?
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
Why do they all have the same boob shape?
I cannot let you leave.
Oh, great. Alright. Jeez, hang on. What the hell is this song? Yep. Oh yeah! I forgot that. Yeah! I like every song in this game. Damn it! I don't know when I got that. Oh, that's my heisting mask. Yeah, use one of these. Oh, cool. Let me also check my... Yee! Still E. Less E. 90. 80. Do you? Alright, madam. Come here, bleed! Bleed! No changing! Hey! What did I just say? No changing! You're still hurting when you're near me, so meh. Holy! Stop trying to do things. Oh, well, there you go. Why is something hitting you? Dust! Haha! Stop it! Please stop doing that. You're not invisible. I mean, now I know why she's naked, because she has to be invisible. My non-existent ears are ringing. Cool.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Does the innkeeper know his daughter's a Bruxa?
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victims. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Just stick that in my pocket. It'll hang on.
Made in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat.
Of course, there always is.
A pouch, bulging with coins.
With Florence.
From several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? Why was he chopped up into
Every time it
pieces?
cuts to his back, I think someone's gonna walk up behind him.
No answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Nope. Right. Ah, birds are singing. It's a lovely day. Besides all the bodies. Oh, more sounds. Ah, tourney grounds. I see. What you doing over there?
I have a fierce wish to fight fiercely in your name, and fiercely ask your permission to so do.
My permission, thus I grant you.
Guy. Cool. Neat little side thing.
A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Thank you. These guys are nice to me. Oh, there you are. Excuse me, child.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerin, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
Tales for another time. But take a good
What's
look
with the
at
lady?
the man who stands before you now.
Ah.
This is Geralt of Rivia,
Sup.
the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
You're a kid, I'm gonna lie to you.
Yeah, virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins.
The cutter of Castel
There's a Black Knight? Are you kidding me?
Moral victory.
Why is there always a Black Knight?
Rubbish.
Oh, hi, bitch. Rubbish.
Go find your parents.
That's funny. Rubbish.
Your Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time
Ow,
to
I
speak
stubbed
with
my
her
toe.
before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Ooh.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmaar?
You're holding the tail?
Its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Whatever is the problem? Yeah.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the sword of Yorina the Nun. There, a knight came to the Shelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shelmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd? Plain irresponsible. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Mentioned he promised his heart's captor a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
He's gonna come back and he's gonna be dead. Or we're going in there because that's where she is. Makes sense. I'm gonna have to jump in and help, aren't I?
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Oh. I don't know who any of those girls are.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
You sure? Okay. Yeah, stab it, make it angry. What the hell is it? This isn't gonna end well.
Got a bad feeling about this.
I bet he's not even using silver. Well, there were multiple girls up there. I don't know which one was Duchess. Uh-oh. What the hell? Is the Duchess the one with the crown on? Who's the girl that he dedicated it to? Well, obviously I know. Oh, shit. Yo! Yo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I jump in and save him? Climbing over. I don't know what this classifies as. Oh, fuck. He's got a health bar. Alright, well this thing's not gonna be on here. Okay, so far we think it's a human. There's so many things I've added. Okay. Obviously, Bruxa. Okay. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Wait, I didn't get all of them. Wait, what? Could it be a... It kind of looks like a... maybe. It's definitely not a necrophage. Or an insect. Maybe a hybrid? No, it's probably one of these. Let's go with that till we know. Okay, let's see. Sure. Ooh, that's good. Let's do that. Oh! It squeaks! Ah!
The Witcher, 190 pounds.
Can you shut up, dude?
To the beast. Its plans confirmed. Out with flame. And thus the wicked life would stop. All our hopes, alas, and prayers to death.
What the hell is that guy talking about? Okay, well actually, obviously it only hears, it can't see. This is doing nothing, that's not what it is, okay. What do you classify as? Also, nothing seems to be hurting it. What? Oh, I got confused. Maybe. Because it seems to be an earth thing, yeah. Maybe Elementa. Let's try that instead. Blue one, right? Yup. How you doing? Ah, there we go. Stop, I'm hitting this button. Also, he's taking hits. Oh god. Come up. Damn it. I'm going to die. Yep. Okay, I need a better strategy than that. Now we know which thing to use though, so that's good. Mine the Baron's helper too. Yep. That is the thing I gotta do. At least the music's nice. La 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 la. Oh, yawn. Where's the puppy? There she is. God, the loading screens are so long. They're so very long. Long enough I had to play an ad break. I'm sorry. Okay. So, element. What works best on an element? No idea. Let me look at other elements. Elementals. Seems to be consistently the green one. But I don't know for certain. It's not really doing a lot of, like, magic? But I'll do it anyways. Whoops. I jump.
Gotta keep it down.
Yikes. See, okay, yeah, the Dimuranium is not gonna help because I can't do stuff either. How did it I had it having some health left. Gone. Stop. Stop. I don't know what action I just tried to do, but we're about to die again. Oh my god. Oh hey, you're doing good. Oh, wrong one. Dude, stop trying to take it on by yourself. No good will come of it. My god, obviously I gotta hit it not on the back. But it keeps moving. I think it's broken. Oh. Oh, look at that. That's a thing we can do. Go ahead, charge us again. Do it. Get him!
The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods.
I try to move. Get him, buddy. Do it. Fuck, 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 fuck. Can you shut up, dude? You're very distracting. Crap. Alright, well. Boy. One more try and then I'll look up some strategies. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I forgot. Why do I always forget about every sign I have besides the shield one? I especially forget that I have Yrden. All the time. All the time I forget. No matter how much you remind me that I have it, I always forget that I have it. And that it works. I hope it works. So we'll try that. That'll keep it from rolling around. I could try. I'm gonna try every. Why did you do that in T-pose? The hell's wrong with you? Let me also do this real quick. If it hears sound, maybe it'll go away from when it hears bombs? Possibly? Also, what else do I have? That's not Stormy. Ah. There's too many of these things to read. Oh, give me that, actually. Oh god. Hey, you wanna roll? Roll into the wall. Like that. Buddy, 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 move. Oh hey, that little guy's over here. I wanna take this thing. I wanna move! I mean, if I just keep doing that, that should work, right? Come here. Come on. Ignore him and roll at me. Ow, that wasn't rolling. That also was the wrong thing I did. Well, I did that, so... Also, Mr. Poet Man, shut the fuck up. Nope, yours doesn't seem to work. Oh god! Quickly! Ah! There we go. I just gotta get to a different wall. Alright, that seems to work. Shut up! I just need him to not get hurt by it. Oh, oh god. Stop it. Quick dude, fight it now. Whoa. Oh, I don't know what I did there. I hit the wrong button is what I did, honestly. That didn't even aim, and that made a lady scream. Yikes! Whoa, that's not doing what I think you're supposed to do. Dude, you're getting low on health and I can't help you. Nope, that does nothing. Nope, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it! He's gonna die. He's gonna die. If he dies, I'm gonna just let myself die. Unless it ends automatically when he dies too. Hey buddy, if you could heal, it'd be great. It is impossible for me to back up in time to do anything. Shut up! God, if I could tell this man to stop attacking. Attack me, not him! Attack me, not him! Attack me, not him! Me, not him! That's just rude. It's like a giant mole thing.
Stench.
I get slightly staggered when it hits me. Come on. Hear me. It's like a tremor. Hear me. It's like a graboid, I mean. Listen, vibrations. Ow. I tried. He refused to hit the wall. And now he refuses to be hit at all. I ran out of stuff eventually at some point. I don't know when that was. Oh god, I'm so dead. What the hell is it doing? Oh god. He just died, didn't he? Well, no, I'm not letting him die. Kill me now. I googled it. I know you hate. Oh, you can't hear me because you're not a mod. I will tell you in 20 seconds. 50 doesn't like when I Google things. I don't like being stuck here for a long time. You say use Axii. I googled it. You're supposed to use Ard to get its attention, and also it's apparently a relic. It's not an elemental, it's a relic. So that might help. How the hell was I supposed to know it was a relic? But yeah, basically the same thing I was doing, stand near a wall, and then you use Ard, make it slam into the wall, and then attack it. So, we are not having him die. Alright, relic. Nope, relic. Relic. See how that works. This one. Come here. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Come here. Ow. Come here.
All our hopes are lost and turns to dust.
I had him rolling. Need him to roll into the wall, though. Fuck. Why are you doing that? I mean, that works. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ha ha ha. This is going much better. Now that I know. Whoops, I did not mean to make him stop. Come here. You get away from the damn thing. No, 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 you get away from him. You come here. You'd think by now it would learn that it's in a circle.
Come on.
Crap, 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 it's gonna hurt him. That's gonna hit the guy. It's slowly killing that guy. Stop it! Stop it! Come here. No, leave him alone. Come on. Fuck. I mean, it worked. Shut up! Nope, stop hitting him. Stop hitting him. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Dodge, dive, flee, feint, its razor strikes spell,
Crap, dude, get away from it. Dude, get away. Get away from it, get away from it, get away from it. I'll take the hits, I'll take the hits, I'll take the hits, I'll take the hits. Maybe I shouldn't take the hits. Okay, I gotta just start doing this. Also, he's standing now. Before the guy gets killed, I have to lay him down again. Come on, come here. Stop hitting him! It's not my fault the guy's an idiot. Yes, come on. Hey, maybe attack with me, buddy? Fuck! Don't you fucking die again. Don't you die again. Don't do it. Don't die again. Get away from him. You idiot, move. Move, move, move. Also, I just used your Q-Nit, it didn't work. Fuck, 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 fuck. Crap, 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 crap. Oh god. Come here. Come here. Away from him. Away from him. Hit the wall. Come on. Fuck. Fuck. Also, I've run out of oil. This damn thing is so annoying. How's my sword doing, by the way? He's doing the play-by-play. Okay. Come here, roll the... Get him! Oh, fuck you! I did it! Oh, boy. Yay! I win!
Do what you must. Finish the deed!
I'm gonna kill it. Why would I not kill it?
It suffered.
It...
Christ be the victors!
Doodle-doo! And everyone's alive.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Okay, the Duchess is obviously the one with the crown.
We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later.
Vivian seems to be the blonde lady.
Magnificent,
Long blonde lady.
Your Grace.
I don't know who the other two are.
To summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises,
but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Alright.
Oh, Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here.
Clearly.
We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But whatever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Okay. They're not walking with their hands all fancy.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Who?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no.
Wait, is that...
Yes.
Dandelion's name? What?
Yes, deeply regrets rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
Wait, are we talking about Dandelion still?
Ah,
what?
The very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Moustache.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings.
Hello? Yeah.
Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to
No, I insinuate. All the way.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here.
Oh,
I've
good, we
heard
don't like
much
you then.
About you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always.
What?
And we
yeah, but what?
Is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Alright,
Damien,
bye.
We settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Actually, no, it's the first thing you see when you get home, but I'm gonna say not always.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard.
Yay! I'm gonna get a vineyard of a big wine and a big grape.
This adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you
I already have a
slain the
house.
beast.
Awesome!
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo
Nice.
Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. but as I said before, I'll need some information.
First one. Why not?
How did it start? Who was the first victim?
Crispy was the first to die.
I thought you said Crispy. Crispy died first.
Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crispy was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies.
A what?
We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he
That
die?
sucks.
Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his
Oh yeah, the window. This guy.
noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Okay, second one.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures
No
there
crannies?
after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Maybe you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me, an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Okay.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places, under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
So maybe they didn't do one of those 5.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to the soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Okay.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat.
There you go.
It seems to fit true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunts shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the festival?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume.
I want to see
Not
it.
sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple?
Oh no!
Milton the
Milton's our
Pirate
friend!
Payren the next
But isn't he
Milton
still a...
also knew Delacroix.
Still...
Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Payren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
What's that mean?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure.
Alright, we gotta go get him.
Agrees.
Milton!
We need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien,
I mean, you also don't want to alert the...
immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the
Beast.
festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner.
Mm-hmm, that's what I meant.
And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take it for. A murder
Okay.
is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
Okay. Cool, we're doing this now. Nice. Playing with wax again.
Your Grace!
Oh! Oh! Okay. Did she just step in mud and that's why she... Geralt. But she do that because she stepped in mud?
What the hell? Why, I said... Your Highness,
Yeah.
It doesn't get wrinkled.
I assume it attaches easily? See you girls later. Give that to one of them.
That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
He's like, no, she gave it to me! Why are we focusing on him? I mean, yeah, that makes sense. You couldn't have just... I mean, she's gonna need to run or something, but you could have just bunched it all up. It's just the equivalent. You know, right side saddle. I don't know how anyone... why was side saddle... I know what I was thinking because of skirts, but it's not how you ride a horse. I mean, it is, because they have made it a way to ride a horse, but no. You can't half seat in a side saddle. I'm sure they're not meant to do that. Maybe, I don't know. Music at a loading screen, I love it. Ooh, are we racing there? Whoa, God, yes we are. Move out of the way. Children.
Your Grace seems right at home inside.
I'm trying. That horse is like, I want to go too. No place like home. I just, what? Nope. Don't worry, I'm right behind you. Can I dress up as a bunny too? Where'd she go? Put that away. Hi, child.
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Yeah! Rule break in! Try and find 5 women who wear skirts or dresses anymore. I mean, there's tons. What's that supposed to mean?
Through here.
What? Where are we going? Okay, no one noticed that that was the Duchess.
I shall show you where the
big crown on her head.
Then we will split up.
Okay.
You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish? What?
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish.
Well, I don't know where you live,
Towards
so...
the water. See the lights?
Nope.
The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must
Oh.
simply dive in and find it.
Got it. Okay, and the other one?
How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm
Why
sure...
was it a timed thing for me to ask?
Turns around, over there, look.
Oh, hey.
The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find
Okay,
me.
I'd say go after
Once
the
you have
horse
fish
first.
and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then
This
let's
would be
get
fun
to
if we didn't have to rush. How do I get down there? It's not clear. How do I get down there? Ooh, probably not this way. Oh yeah, this way actually, yeah. Run, 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 run. Okay. What if I happen to stumble upon him? That'd be great. Alright. We're gonna go to this one first. Hello! Whoops, hang on. Wait, hang on. Wait, no, get me up there. What, I gotta help you? Poor horse is like, I don't want this thing in my head.
Or some sweets.
We would not be in this
Hey, those two.
dear sister, were you still a virgin.
What?
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast.
I'm confused. What does that have to do with anything?
Gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Me. Witcher. Excuse me, horsey. Horsey, hello. Axie. Axie it. Axie it. Do it. Axie. Hello, I would like the horn attached to your head. I'll get it off, and you can go prancing about. No. Well, shit. Should have axied it. Why can't I just axie it?
Come on, stay calm.
No! Come back!
Easy now.
Hello. I'm gonna just take this off of you, thank you. Okay. Now to the fish.
Well, that's hardly fair. Flagrant cheating is what it is.
Sirs, we must teach this.
No, I don't have time for this.
Sportsmanship.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
They never said you couldn't use it.
Fair and square.
We were unlucky, that's all. We must try to grab the next clue.
There we go. Let's go. Come on. Let me run! Come on.
Gardens are huge.
Eee!
Better off on horseback.
Ooh. I mean, they are huge, but I can just whoop over here. What the fuck was that? Alright, fish.
What the blazing?
I go swimming. Oh god. There it is. I'm assuming. How is it blinking? Candy! Okay, I take it back. That was not the golden fish. Is it the golden fish? Nope. You say it's easy to spot, but it is not. Nope, candy. candy! I mean, clue. A clue! Lover's Cove. Hey! I need that.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
Jeez. Do I just gotta swim after him?
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly
I mean, I just need to know this, right?
In my domain, I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift.
Just pull out of the water.
Tribute.
I need this. Cool. Key.
A key.
Alright. Bye.
Why, you bombard stretch?
Nah. Duchess will explain. Can I please just get over there faster? Come on. Up! Ah! Okay, come on. A peacock. Look at that. Oh, that's what made that noise. Okay. Explains where they get all their hats from. Just checking if there's a... Oh, places where you can get new quests from Blood and Wine are marked with that. Neat. Okay. I never actually looked at this map yet. Ooh. Dear God, we can go far up there. Keep running!
What's new, mon ami?
You said that like a threat. I'm here. Jig the egg.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. Or shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
We need to find the hare. Literally just explain that. Just say we need to find the person dressed up as the hare right now.
Got a key and a clue.
It's a matter of life and death.
Show me yours.
Oh, that's rude.
Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Huh? Wait. Hollowed out with ease. Got no idea. I mean, hollowed out with ease? I don't want to. Okay, so it's not time, so I can think about this. Hollowed out with ease. You don't really make a cave easily. And house mouse with a head of hard cheese. That palace pantry. Easily eat all the food, and then you end up like a mouse. I got nothing for that. Someplace cramped. Hollowed out with ease and like I don't know. I don't want to get it wrong. I'm still gonna get it wrong. Hollowed out with ease. Well, what the heck does a mouse with a head of hard cheese mean? Like, I don't know what that means. Grown, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese. What the fuck does that mean? It's between these two. It's between these two. I don't think it's a greenhouse because I can't see how it would be a greenhouse, and that's I don't know, and that would be bad to say. Maybe if I get it wrong, she'll guess it. I know I'm taking forever with this choice. I don't want to get it wrong, because what if it ends up him being dead and I literally... Is he the one that I saved from being killed by the rock thing? Because that would suck if I mess up here only to get him killed then. The head of hard cheese. So, like, stuffed? A mouse with a head of hard cheese. Head of hard cheese. I don't... I'm so confused. Begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease. Okay, let me make a argument for the greenhouse. Let me figure out, because I have 2 for the above 2. So when you make a greenhouse, you can make it empty easily. And then you could make it full of plants? I mean, in the likely thing, they wouldn't be in a cave. I doubt there's a cave around here that's close. They wouldn't have them gallivanting in a cave. You'd say 4? Going location-wise, it would, like, there's no cave that I know of. They wouldn't have, they're noble people. They wouldn't go in a cave. I don't think, that seems to be contained to outside, so they wouldn't go into the palace pantry. It could be the greenhouse because we're in the gardens. It could be someplace cramped. I'm gonna go with the greenhouse because we're in the gardens?
Let's see. Grown. With ease gives us green, right?
What?
And mouse with the head of hard
with
cheese.
Ease gives us green. How did you get that?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed. But only one looks. The key to which looks...
Wait, how did he get the green?
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
How did I get that right? Oh, with ease! Hollowed out with ease! I get it! That would have... Okay, hollowed out with ease. Got it. Mouse with a head of hard cheese. Aha! With H! I get it now. Okay. I got it because he explained it. Okay, yep. Shit! She's like, I don't want to wait. Okay, now that I've realized it's the word hollowed out with ease, not ease. Oh, hello. You've killed him already. Great. Oh god. Girl, don't just...
What the bunch?
I'm sorry, I can't do that. I had to push through you. What is he?
What was that?
He's clearly got to run away. He can't just magic himself. Okay, he's a type of vampire, that's all. Blood and wine, got it, vampire. Woohoo! Look at us go. But obviously it doesn't matter if we got it right or not, because he's dead. I wonder what happened if we didn't get it right. Probably just would have found the body and been like, oh shit. He did. Hotville? Why do I seem to keep fighting vampires in this kind of like dingy looking barn areas? I fought one earlier here too. Not here, but you know. Am I gonna fight you now?
I'm here.
Hello. Does this DLC shorter than the last one?
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one.
I don't want it.
I do not know you. I've done you no harm.
You killed my friend.
First you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
It's not about me.
Not here to
We're not talking about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that?
Probably not.
I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
You look like a troll from the 10th Kingdom. Oh, great. Alright, well, you're clearly a vampire. This one? Nope, this one? This one? And, Sure. Crap, I should have meditated beforehand. I have candy though. Oh god. Oh wow, that immediately... I'm not dead though. So there's no beating him, I don't think. Ooh. I was prepared for a fight. What the hell just happened?
You want to stay where you were. Regenerate. I know you're in trouble. I can help. I'll help
myself. The hell is that?
No, he's my friend.
Who's the friend, me or him? Well, obviously, probably not me. Maybe me.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Who?
Regis?
Who the fuck is Regis?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal.
Who's Regis? Who is this man?
Seen one another in ages, my friend.
How did your clothes heal?
At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling...
Okay, we're just gonna hug now.
Having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I guess so.
I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
How'd you do that?
Miraculous regeneration. How'd you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
So you being here, it's no coincidence?
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. Unhappy. I came here for Dettlaff. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that.
I'm working on him.
He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Okay.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Okay.
Huh. Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him. Immensely.
Oh, I'm sorry that he's upset.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Okay.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
The posse.
Find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
Cool. Bye. The hell?
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Poor Milton. Oof, I am very hurt. Very, very hurt. Huh. Meet him at the cemetery. Cool. Do I have to actually investigate it all? No, it just says that. Okay. Don't mind me leaving immediately. Oh no, you're the one that fought with me. Right? Baron? Yeah, he fought with me. Okay. That was just the one we talked to at the place, I think. What? Messenger?
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Aw, thanks, kid.
Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Aw, thanks. Here you go.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
I had 3 candies on me.
My dear Geralt.
I hope all is well. I imagine you hot on the trail of some
Wait, is that
nasty
Triss?
monster. Or is it an overly complex curse this time? Oh, Geralt, I wish I knew for certain. Whatever is keeping you busy, perhaps you'll need a break.
What the hell are you doing?
For those moments, I offer you this intriguing little mystery I happened on in an old manuscript I bought off a merchant from Nazaire. The tome's author claims a certain Professor Moreau once called Beauclair home.
Right.
And this professor conducted research into Witcher mutations. I don't know much else, but I suspect that alone might pique your interest. The tome mentioned a journal interred with the scholar when he passed. It could very well lead you to his laboratory. I'm enclosing a map I found folded in the tome. It's smudged in a few places, but I hope it proves useful anyway. Please be careful and come back to me quickly. Your Triss.
Trisket. Wait, Trisket. I love her so
Professor who
much.
studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Alright, so we'll do that at some point. I'm gonna... don't know where I'm going. So we just had that. I'm sorry, what? I heard the end of that sentence. Music. Oh yeah. What do you mean hint? I could do this and then go help them. Because if I do this now, I'll get more good stuff and then I'll be good to fight the guys that we gotta fight. But, magic. Warlock! Okay. I'm gonna get to the cemetery. Ooh, yay, markers. It's so pretty. Oh god, there's a frickin' slide down. Woohoo! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I bumped the mic, sorry. I'm gonna get to the cemetery and then we're gonna end the stream, and tomorrow we will do more of this DLC. Whee! If we don't finish it by tomorrow, excuse me, cracking a voice, I'm assuming we'll finish it probably Thursday, and then we'll get back to the main game. The fuck was that? Also, hopefully by tomorrow I can get my damn computer fixed, so I can get the chat on the screen again, among other things. What if I could have just bought some maps off people? There's does everywhere. What? Oh, I was holding the button down so it did that. It went to the fast travel. Cool. What is that? Grapes? Vineyard infestation! Hey, where's my vineyard anyways? Mine is... Ah, here it is. my thing. I need to do stuff. There. It's my house! I have a house! I'm so excited to have a house, and I'm sorry that was so damn high-pitched. What's wrong with it, do you suppose? What's wrong with what? What did I say? Oh, the computer? I honestly don't know. It legit was working fine. The webcam was working fine earlier. Me and Icy watched a movie via Discord, so it was working fine earlier. The Elgato, there's something up with my USB ports because it constantly is saying not connected, connected, not connected, connected. So I just need to update things and switch things around. I always get it working in the end. I just didn't have enough time today because it was like 8:30 and I'm like still trying to figure it out and I wouldn't do it, so I had to do this instead. But anyways, thank you for hanging out and watching. Hope you have a good day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, etc. Like I said, I'll try to fix the computer for tomorrow. Yeah, it's not really the computer, it's the programs and the Elgato and the webcam. Computer's fine, though super, super old. But yeah, I need to, this is how I do this. Okay, cool.
The bouncing heads. The dancing faces. They say goodnight.